My name is Natasha Rybek, and I'm an internal medicine and pediatrics resident in Providence, Rhode Island. And here I see patients that come into the Cuckoo 2 clinic and take care of them pretty much every day. I grew up in a log cabin that my father built. We had a little bit of an extended period of time when I was young without electricity, which, unlike the people here who have to do without electricity because it's unavailable, my parents chose to do without electricity. Initially, I got involved about 3 years ago when Village Healthworks was actually just an idea in the founder, Deo Gracias's mind, and there was a great need for medical care. Their patients were being detained in hospitals, which means that they would show up at a hospital for medical care. They would not have the money to provide for the services that were provided to them, and then they would be actually imprisoned in the hospital and unable to leave until they had paid exorbitant amounts of money rather than what they were allowed, what then they had capabilities of paying for. And so Deo had seen this happening, as well as other people as well, and realized that there was a tremendous need here in Burundi and in this Kigutu area for healthcare. So at that time, this area was just a lot of bushes and weeds and trees, and the land was donated by several generous folks in this area, and a road was built by the people in this area, and a clinic was decided to be built here. And that summer it was decided that the name would be Village Healthworks. So when I arrived here last week, it had been approximately 3 years, a little bit less than 3 years since I had left. Within a couple of minutes, these children came around me, and I immediately recognized them as these same children that I had seen 3 years before. And all of a sudden I could hear little murmurs and hear, Natasha, Natasha, and I realized that they remembered me. It was a wonderful, touching experience that I will treasure always. I really will. I think one of the most important premises of Village Healthworks is that it's really based on a community. It's a community of people who together want health, better health for themselves and everyone around them, and they're willing to work together to make that happen. Here we're able to provide medical care free of charge and medications to people who can't afford it. The welcoming feeling that people feel like they can come here, and this is a place where we aren't going to turn them away, we're not going to detain them, we're not going to tell them that we can't provide for them or that we're going to restrict any health or services to them just because of their ability to pay for it.
What's your favorite thing about Kigutu?
I think I love the people, basically. That's the number one thing, is I love walking around and seeing the smiles and shaking hands with people and saying hi. And I love the tradition that every time you walk by somebody, even if you don't know them, you stick out your hand and you say, amahoro. And everybody just has this wonderful community atmosphere, and it's just a delightful place to be.